What's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. Okay, so here's the deal. Some people spend their weekends at the beach. Some people go hiking. Me? I go hunting for video games. And this week's haul is an interesting mix. Let's check out what I added to the collection this past week and jump into 4 interesting games from this haul with some gameplay and background. We've got Aliens, Disney crossovers, SpongeBob with an attitude, and well, more aliens. Let's check out what I picked up this week. Alright, so before we jump into that 4-game feature, let's talk a little bit about the games that I'm currently adding to my shelf this week. And that first series of games is going to be for the Xbox One. And that first game is going to be Prey. Next up is going to be SRX, Superstar Racing Experience. Next up is going to be Madden 21. The next series of games is going to be for the GameCube. And that first game is going to be Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. Next up, sticking with the Nickelodeon theme, we're going to talk about Nicktoons Unite. The next game is going to be the Fairly OddParents Shadow Showdown. And next up is going to be the Fairly OddParents Breaking the Rules. Next up is going to be a Dreamcast game that I picked up this week, and that's WWF Royal Rumble. Now we've got a series of PlayStation games, starting off with the PlayStation 2, and that's going to be Hurdy Gurdy. Next, we're moving on to a PS3 game, and that's going to be Falling Skies, the game. Next, we've got Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. And our last game for this week is going to be a good old classic game for the NES, and that's going to be Super Mario Bros., which is in a reproduction box, but did come with the game. So for our 4-game feature, let's start with Falling Skies, the game, on the PS3. Yes, they made a video game based on the TNT sci-fi show about humans fighting alien invaders. Falling Skies, the game. The game actually takes place between seasons 3 and 4 of the TV show, so it's meant to fill in some of the story. Gameplay is heavily inspired by XCOM, turn-based strategy with permadeath for your squad members. If they die, that's it, no do-overs. You can recruit and customize resistance fighters, but fans of the show were surprised to see that the main cast takes a bit of a backseat. It's one of the last licensed tie-in games released on the PS3 and Xbox 360, making it a weird little time capsule of the era. Next up is Prey for the Xbox One. This isn't the 2006 Prey with portals and Cherokee spirit powers. This is the 2017 reimagining from Arcane Studios. Prey. The game takes place on Talos 1, a massive space station overrun by shape-shifting aliens called the Typhon, which means yes, that coffee cup might actually try to kill you. Arcane designed it as an immersive sim in the same spirit as games like Deus Ex and System Shock, giving you freedom to approach problems in multiple ways. It was originally pitched as a sequel to the 2006 game, but Arcane scrapped that and rebooted the concept completely. Prey got critical acclaim for its atmosphere and player choice, and today it's considered a hidden gem in the Xbox One library. Alright, let's switch gears to Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix on the PS3. The game where Mickey Mouse hangs out with Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, and somehow, it all makes sense. This collection includes Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, and HD cutscenes from Kingdom Hearts 358 2 Days, all remastered for PS3. Final Mix was the original Japanese exclusive with an extra boss and abilities, so this collection was the first time Western fans got to play it. Square Enix rebuilt the game using new assets because the original PS2 code was lost, which is both terrifying and impressive. It was the first in a long line of HD compilations, and collecting them all is practically its own side quest if you're into Kingdom Hearts. And finally, we've got Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island on the GameCube. This is what happens when Nickelodeon decided, hey, what if SpongeBob and Danny Phantom teamed up to punch crabs? Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. It's the second Nicktoons crossover game, following Nicktoons Unite, and this time the roster expanded with characters like Timmy Turner and Sam from Danny Phantom. The story has the heroes summoned to save Volcano Island from an evil crab king named Magu, because of course Nickelodeon needed a giant evil crab villain. Gameplay is a mix of beat 'em up and platforming, and you can swap between characters mid-level. It may not have been a critical darling, but for collectors, it's a nostalgia-heavy title that brings together a lot of 2000s Nickelodeon icons. So that's the haul for this week, from tactical alien warfare to SpongeBob saving the world. This is one of the strangest but most fun mix of games I've picked up in a while. Until next time, happy gaming!